There's a kind of death most people never notice. It doesn't come with a coffin. It doesn't have a funeral. And yet, it buries more dreams than time ever could. It's the death of vision. You don't fall into failure overnight. You fade. You fade. One ignored thought at a time. One surrendered morning. One dream pushed to tomorrow. You die not because you stop breathing, but because you stop seeing. Vision is oxygen for the soul. When a man loses his sight, he still has hope. But when he loses his vision, his reason for rising, his direction, he begins to rot from the inside out. And the world claps him on the back and calls it being realistic. Realism is a slow poison when served without vision. Every empire that rose began in a mine. Carnegie saw steel before it was forged. Wright brothers saw flight before it lifted. Walt Disney saw magic in a swamp. They were mocked, misunderstood, mislabeled, but they saw it. They saw the unseen and bent reality until it matched their vision. You don't need a better plan. You need a clearer vision. Because when you can see it, you will crawl for it, bleed for it, starve for it. But if you can't see it, you'll sit comfortably in the middle of your own mediocrity, wondering why nothing changes. No man accidentally builds greatness. No woman drifts into legacy. You must see the life you are meant to create, and then, with unshakable conviction, become the kind of person who builds it. Vision is not a wish. It is not a cute Pinterest board. Vision is a demand, a declaration. It's the soul's rebellion against the ordinary. The greats were not born different. They just saw further. Thomas Edison didn't invent the light bulb because he was lucky he failed over 1,000 times, because he saw light where others saw darkness. He was a man possessed by vision, and possessed men cannot be stopped. You are not tired. You are understimulated by the smallness of your current dream. Your exhaustion is spiritual because your soul knows you're playing too small. Every time you talk yourself out of action, every time you give in to fear, every time you say, maybe later, you are murdering your future in slow motion. Do you think you have time? Time is the most arrogant assumption you can make. The clock is not your friend. It is a relentless executioner of potential, and it will not stop for you. Without vision, you wake up like everyone else. You scroll. You react. You live someone else's agenda. You confuse motion with meaning. You confuse comfort with safety, and you die. Slowly. One compromise at a time. But when you have vision, everything shifts. You stop chasing dopamine and start chasing destiny. You stop caring what they think, because you know where you're going. You start moving like a force of nature, not a servant to circumstance. You start acting like your future depends on you, because it does. A person with vision walks differently, speaks differently, sleeps differently. They guard their mind like a sacred temple. They know that input shapes outlook, and outlook shapes action. They know that the vision must be fed daily, not with noise, but with discipline, not with praise, but with persistence, not with luck, but with laser focus. Because without vision, the noise becomes your master, and the world is very loud. Your job is not to wait for clarity. Your job is to declare it, to stand in the chaos of your life and scream, "This is who I will become. This is the life I will build." Don't you see? Vision gives you power before the results ever show. It gives you reason when the pain sets in. It gives you direction when distractions scream your name. It gives you immortality, because the man with vision lives far beyond his breath. The graveyards are filled with brilliant minds who couldn't see past their own fears. But you're still breathing, which means you still have time. Not much, but enough to decide that from this moment forward, your life will be dictated by vision, not comfort, by clarity, not confusion, by purpose, not permission. The moment you can see it truly, emotionally, vividly, your body will follow. Your habits will bend. Your thoughts will align. Your environment will reshape itself around your conviction. The world will try to pull you back into small thinking, back into waiting, back into maybe later. But you are not here to wait. You are here to build, to carve, to create what only you can see. Because without vision, you die slowly. But with vision, you rise like fire. You become undeniable. You become the storm that wakes the sleeping world.